Question 41. Given f of x equals the square root of x minus 2 and g of x equals 3x, write the equation for h of x equals f of g of x. What are the restrictions on the domain of h of x? Explain your reasoning. Okay, well, let's explain my reasoning here. First of all, I think I'm going to get a picture of what h of x actually looks like. And don't get confused with composition of functions. We want to start on the inside. G of x is 3x. So what I want to do is I want to rewrite my expression for h of x, but I'm going to substitute in one of the things I know. And what I know is g of x. G of x, we said, is 3x. So it's as simple as that on our first step. The next part to this is we're going to take our f function and substitute in 3x wherever we see x. So just to make sure you understand, if f of x equals the square root of x minus 2, f of a would equal the square root of a minus 2. We replace x with whatever's in the bracket. So this quite simply becomes the square root, and now we're replacing x. We're replacing x with 3x. The minus 2 part is still there. All right. So it says, what are your restrictions on the domain of h of x? Nice question. So now we have a square root function. So we know if we're working in the real number system, the smallest number you can square root is 0. So basically, here is our restriction. Our restriction is 3x minus 2 must be greater than or equal to 0. So let's add 2 to both sides. Don't let an inequality intimidate you. It still works the same way. 3x has to be greater than or equal to 2. And in other words, x has to be greater than or equal to 2/3. You only change the direction of the inequality when you divide by a negative. And here, right, we divide it by a positive 3. So we don't change the direction of the inequality. So I believe this answers our question. What are the restrictions on the domain? The domain has to be greater than or equal to 2/3 in order for this to make sense. If it's less than that, it doesn't make sense. I'll give you an example. 0 is not in this interval. And if we go 3 times 0, we get 0. 0 minus 2, we can't do it. So I'm pretty sure that is the correct way of describing this.